Hey guys, Mike Tierney here with Princess Auto. Welcome to Tech Tips with Mike T. We're going to be talking about testing and analyzing your vehicle batteries today. So we've got a wide range of selection when it comes to testers and analyzers. We have a few in front of us here today. And I'm going to run through some of the basic units and then kind of get into the digital era and some of the heavy duty units that we carry. We're going to start with your basic testers. So these are an Element style tester. We have 3 of them up here, whether they're a PowerFist or a Schumacher brand, ProPoint, we carry a variety of different ones. These are your basics. So it simply just has 2 cables, black for negative, red for positive, and you just connect those to your battery. And then whether it has a digital display down here or an analog display on the next 2. So it has an element up top here that's going to heat up, and when we hit the button or the switch, it's going to warm up and induce a load onto your battery. As that does that, it's going to take a reading, whether it's a digital or an analog, and it's going to read what state the battery's in. And if it's in a good state, it will read green, good. On the digital, we'll just say good, or the voltage regulated on it. If it reads bad or weak, you'll see that dial or digital display read that out. And it's a really, really simple way to figure out if it's your battery that's giving you a problem or if it's going to be something else. Far too often, people will actually test the battery for its voltage when it's not being used. So basically you're might get a 12 volt range or a 6 volt range, whatever battery that is. But until you put the load on it, that's where you're going to really see what state that battery's in. So these testers are really, really budget friendly. They're simple to use. And just a word of caution that you may smell burning dust. That's natural because you are cooking that element. If you've had it in the shop and there's dust on it, that will cook a little bit, kind of like when you start your furnace up first thing in the winter. So don't worry about that at all. It will burn off fairly quick. You may see a little bit of smoke come out of there. It's just everything heating up and the coil burning off whatever's on top. So don't worry about any of that. You should be good to go. If you're getting a little bit more advanced and you want something that's going to analyze your battery kind of throughout the year or throughout the winter, we have little systems now that we can use. They basically just get installed inside the hood to the battery. And this little unit here is Bluetooth. So you don't even have to go under your hood once it's installed. You can link it up to your phone and basically diagnose what the battery is doing, what state it's in, how it's performing. So it's a great little tool to kind of analyze throughout the year. Going to more of a digital handheld unit. So we have battery leads, again, red, positive, black, negative. And we have a little menu button here that we can turn on, and you just click through the menu and it will give you indicators that it's a good battery, weak. It might actually even look at what your alternator's charging depending on the model that you choose from. So great little handheld tool if you're into that digital aspect. Taking it kind of to the next step. Now we're getting a little bit more, less budget friendly, but a little bit more professional. We have diagnostic tools that actually have printouts. So this has a thermal paper. You have, again, a menu down below. You can test voltage, amperage, cold cranking amps. You can test the alternator with this one just by hooking up the leads. And you do get a couple of rolls of the thermal product, but you might run out. You can find that at your local office supply companies. As we get from the automotive side, maybe the recreational side for the products that are, we've just talked about, we also have the industrial side. So the big semi-trailer truck, products, the farm equipment, things that use really large, high amperage batteries. We have a unit here that is super popular. It's a diagnostics tool analyzer tester. You can actually test multiple systems on this unit. It has a solid state system inside, so it's high amperage, very, very good for your industrial applications. Well, that's it for Tech Tips with Mike T. We'll see you next time.